In this video, I'm gonna reveal to you how calendars and schedules don't work for stopping procrastination. Whenever I started using a schedule for myself, I thought it'd be all well and good. I thought it'd be just a nice thing to keep track of my day, and it didn't work. It didn't work because I would get through most of the things in the beginning, but then all of a sudden, I'd mess up on one part. I'd take too long to work out. I'd take an extra 5 minutes to shower. And those little things added up so that I was an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours off by the end of the day. The whole schedule was off. And because of that, I felt so discouraged. I didn't feel good. I honestly just didn't feel good. And so I ended up procrastinating even more after that. I didn't use the schedule at all. And so I had no clear idea of what I needed to do in my day. And so I don't recommend you to use schedules. It didn't work for me. I felt discouraged after I used them because honestly, we as humans are really bad at telling time. You've probably had that where you thought something would take 10 minutes, and once you're actually doing it and in the grassroots, it takes you an hour to finish it. We've had those feelings where we start scrolling on TikTok or on YouTube Shorts. We finally break out of that trance and we look over at the time and it says 3 hours has gone by. We are so bad at telling time. And because of that, we always underestimate how long something takes. And when we underestimate, we get off track of schedule. And when we get off track, we feel stressed out because we want to stay on the track. We want to stay on the goal. And when we try to do that and we don't end up doing it, we get stressed out. And guess what? Whenever you're stressed out, you procrastinate. It's like having a fire and you're trying to get rid of it, and to get rid of it, you're trying to douse it with a bunch of gasoline. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work because you don't end up following schedule. You procrastinate even more. But what can we use instead of a schedule? So let's say you don't want to use a schedule, but what do we use instead? I have a solution for you, and it's a task list right there. I use a task list, and for me, it is the single important thing that I do every single day to help me remember what I need to do. It keeps me so on track that I end up being so productive on most days. And it's not because I'm forced to do it or I know a specific order of things. Honestly, it's just because it's a reminder of things that I have to do. And I just like the flexibility. I don't feel stressed out at all. And guess what? If I don't check off every single item, so I leave an X on some of them, that's fine. That's fine. Because I know in my heart that even if I was 80% on track on a day, that's still amazing. Imagine you have an 80% productivity in a day. You do 80% of what you want to do in a day. People would kill for that kind of productivity, let alone do it for absolutely free just by writing some stuff down. To actually make a task list, I would tell you to get a piece of paper or a big bulky thing like I have for myself and just write down something quick and simple. Quick as in something that only has 5 items because you don't want to get overwhelmed. We're not trying to make another problem by solving a different one. And make it simple. Just something that you can focus on but not something that would take the whole day. And it's that simple. 5 things, 10 things that you can do simply and make it actionable. And that's it. That alone will make you stop procrastinating.